Hello students, today we will learn the calculation to find out loom production. Loom production basically calculated by loom RPM. Loom RPM means the revolutions per minute made by crankshaft. Means how many revolutions are made by crankshaft, that is known as loom RPM. It means if crankshaft is revolving at 400 rpm, it means the loom rpm is 400, and in one revolution of crankshaft one pick is inserted. So we can say rpm of loom is equal to rpm of crankshaft is equal to picks per minute. Revolutions per minute of crankshaft will be equal to picks per minute, because in one revolution of crankshaft one pick is inserted. So ppm, picks per minute, will be equal to revolutions per minute. By taking this basic concept, we can calculate production of loom in a very easy manner. So production of loom can be calculated by taking revolutions per minute upon picks per inch. Revolutions per minute means picks per minute. RPM is equal to ppm, so we are replacing RPM with ppm, and ppi is as it is. So ppm upon ppi. ppm means picks per minute and ppi means picks per inch, and because this is in denominator we are taking this into numerator, so the value will reverse. So picks per inch will become inches per picks. So you can see picks are cancelled. We will get the production of loom in inches per minute. So if we use this formula rpm upon ppi, we will get production of loom in inches per minute. But if we require production of loom to be calculated in meters per hour, then there will be slight changes. In 1 hour we have 60 minutes, and in 1 meter is equal to 39.36 inches. So just using these conversion factors, putting these conversion factors into this formula, the formula will become rpm into 60, revolutions per minute into 60, so that the minute will get converted into hour. So in 1 hour we will have production. If we have to calculate production in 1 hour, we will multiply it by 60, and because this is in inches, so to convert it into meters, we will divide it by 39.36, because previously we have per minute production. Now we want per hour. So for per hour we are multiplying by 60, and to convert inches into meters we are dividing it by 39.36. So this will be the formula which will give us production of loom in meters per hour. But generally the production of loom is measured in meters per shift, and the shift may be of 8 hours or maybe of 12 hours, but generally it is 8 hours. So I am assuming 8 hours, shift of 8 hours. Then just the same formula rpm into 60 divided by ppi into 39.36 will be just multiplied by 8. So if you multiply it by 8, you will get production of loom in meters per shift, and because this we are taking at 100% efficiency, so it is calculated production. But generally the loom is having a particular efficiency, it is running at a particular efficiency. So if we consider efficiency, that is indicated by neta, then we will consider this again into the formula. So formula will become rpm into 60 into 8 upon ppi into 39.36 into neta upon 100. So we will get actual production of loom in meters per shift of 8 hours. In this way we can calculate actual production of loom by using this formula. For example, I am taking one numerical, that is calculate production of loom in meters per day if loom is running at 400 rpm and ends per inch is 54, picks per inch in the fabric is 50, and efficiency is 90%. So we will use this formula. Actual production is equal to rpm into 60 into 8 into neta upon ppi into 39.36 into 100. But I am taking here 3 because this is asked in per day. In one day we have 3 shifts of 8 hours. So either you can take 8 into 3 or directly you can take 24. One day equal to 24 hours. So in this way, just by putting the values which is given numerical, 400 into 60 into 8 into 3 into 90 upon 50 into 39.36 into 100. So just by putting the values and solving these values, you will get the final answer, the final production of loom, actual production of loom in meters per day, means meters per 24 hours, that is 65.85 meters. So this loom which is running at this RPM and having this much PPI will produce a fabric of 65.85 meters in one day. That is all about this calculation to find out loom production. Thank you.